here, man. We got Tru. We got the oh shit.
Okay, yeah, there it goes. So you gonna have to start over.
Hey, what's up, squad fam? Hey, we got some special guests, man. We got the CEO of Tru Or Die, the video game, and we got the dev Shade. Both of them are big heads in this game, and they got a lot to say and what's going on with it.
Yes. We need a lot of representation. I know they already got a big following. They got a lot of people looking at this game. Me personally, I feel like our people should have been made a game like this. That's just me. Like we have I hate to say it like this, but like, you know, white developers and stuff like that, they have been making profit off of our culture. Now we have our people making the game, you know, like the GTAs and stuff like that, but it's made by our people. Our people will be making the money from and not profiting off of, I guess, another culture's lifestyle. So I'm glad that y'all did this because like GTA and stuff like that, and you know those people, what is it, Rockstar? I'm sure they're not black owned or anything like that. You know, making games like that off of our lifestyle. So I'm glad y'all did this. I'm gonna try to just push this as far as getting our people's eyes on it to support this, because then y'all can make those sequels and stuff like that. I just got to get y'all to support. I'm sure y'all doing the same thing. We all, as a Black community, got to get y'all the support so we can have more just Black games owned by Black people. So that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it.
Facts. I definitely see where you come. That was a big thing that a lot of people noticed when we first started getting a lot of the blogs and stuff to pick up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the only. I mean, it helps impact with it helps with a lot of promotion and stuff like that for people to see stuff like that too. You know, and just but at the same time, I'm big on the you know, the whole Black. But I just want to be able to merge in. I just know it's gonna help. You know, when they get as big as it need to be.
Yes.
They the whole being the first Black owner of a video game. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the way we rock with our community. Like we're probably the only game. Like they just actually said that on our post. It's like 1 in a million. We're the only developer and a game company that will really interact with their fans, and we're really, if anything, a lot of the fans are making a game for real. You know?
Yeah.
A lot of the ideas and some of the stuff come from me and Shay, but for the most part, we letting the fans get involved. You know what I'm saying? We all day, every day with them in the Discord. Like a lot of people, a lot of our fans, it's their faces in this game. Like, and a lot of people don't know that's not involved yet. So our characters are people that's in our community, our Discord. You know what I'm saying? A lot of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they help make a lot of like designs and like, you know, fonts and different things when it came to this game and stuff like that, logos and all type of stuff. The community been a big part of the game too, so we doing something different all the way around the board. You know,
all the gangs is like thought of by other people, man. Those are all the names you see with the different gangs is all ran by real people. Like our growth, like how GTA got their Grove Street made up and stuff. Like our version of our gangs is ran by real people and their ideas, and you know, like everything. It's all just, you know, it's supposed to be created by the community and shit like that with us. You know what I'm saying? It's an important part. I feel like that I'm trying to change the game with. I'm not just trying to make. It's more than just a game for real. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, like now what y'all just said about that is extremely wild. That y'all are in touch with the people who are fans of y'all's games, because we don't have that reach where we could just talk to people who make Mortal Kombat and say, hey, I want this, this, and this. And the fans have access to y'all. So it's more personal for them because they feel like, you know, y'all are, I mean, we all real people, but it just feels more real to them because they got that direct contact with, you know, y'all, and y'all are actually implementing and doing all this stuff, you know, they're saying and suggestion. That's crazy because I know I can't just go talk to people who make GTA or any of the games I play and be like, yo, I think y'all should do this, this, and this. And for y'all to open that up for people to just contact y'all, suggest ideas, that's game changing to me. That's like really wild.
Yeah, we let our fans make our billboards, like real billboards that went up. Like fans made the billboards, was able to say, I made that design, you know.
Yo, that's crazy. Because they're gonna be playing the game, having their friends, and they like, yo, this part right here, that was me. And
Yeah,
that's putting that in there. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's nice. I like that. Hey. Yeah, y'all changing it up.
Clothing lines in the game, people's music in the game.
Bro, y'all got people music in the game? That's crazy.
Bro,
okay, yeah.
Tons of local artists, people who, you know, that can say, yeah, my music's about to be in a video game. You know, that's not, you know, it's we trying to change. We really trying to do something revolutionary in the gaming industry. Not just be the first hood game like this, but to be the first game in general to even ever give the fans. So now we can almost normalize this to where now it's like if these big companies don't do this,
that's what I was about to
say.
Know what I'm saying?
Shut them down, boycott them.
Bro, if this shit take off like I wanted to, and they see how y'all interact with y'all fans, them big companies, they gonna copy y'all, and that's the part I hate because they already, you know, they're big, established, and they just gonna do it, and it's gonna become the norm. But y'all are gonna be the ones who pioneered this life, like the way people develop games. And I don't know if y'all gonna get the credit like I feel like y'all deserve, but we definitely gonna push it. So people be like, yo, this is where it actually came from. I feel like it's gonna take off and other developers are gonna do what y'all doing because they're gonna see it work, you know, and you know, see y'all's fan base, how crazy they gonna get. Like a lot of this stuff I didn't even know until just now, like because we all know people who making music and this and that, and y'all are putting these people music in this game, clothing lines and stuff like that. It's just, y'all really doing next level stuff right now. I didn't even know about this part.
Yeah. Even the artwork on the wall is somebody's artwork that sent us the artwork, like all the tagging, all everything. When you see it, it's somebody something, you know. Mostly everything you see.
You got their little, you know what I'm saying? Like there's so many people who can say like they have like some sort of involvement, or at least be able to say, you know what, that's my shit right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, this is wild.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
It's not even just for us, man. I'm you know what I'm saying? Like I already get my points off of just making the game. So I don't even care about none of that shit. Like I want it to be like for the people, you know? Like I don't care about my face being in the game. I don't care about none of that. Like I'm trying to get it to where the people can get involved in this and actually feel like they part of something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's important for, like, I feel like, you know, a lot of people don't even know because they knew and don't come around, but you know, so we don't really get, a lot of the time we don't really get, like, people don't really be knowing this side of this. So it's good to talk about it, and I appreciate y'all for giving us the platform and shit too.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna, man, this next level stuff right now.
It is, and it's nowhere near done. That's the crazy part.
And no, and I've been seeing the stuff that you've been showing us in the group chat, Marz. Like, y'all coming up for real. And then it's still not done. Y'all still gonna keep getting better and better gradually. I'm looking forward to this. Like this, we ready. Like me and Marz in the group chat with another a bunch of other gamers. Like we ready to hop on as a squad.
The gang up.
Right. We ready.
Yeah.
It's gonna be lit.
Yes, we ready. Man. So what, I guess y'all kind of answered this, but I guess my first question is like, what really made y'all want to make a game like this?
Man, it was so fluke. It was so fluke, right? Like it all started. He been making games, you know, on the low. Like he was shooting videos, you know, music videos. We've been rocking out, like, you know.
That's how me and Tru know each other. I was doing his music. I do all his music videos.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we it was this one day. You know how they got the music videos for the like Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I literally I knew that I remember this. We had a mutual friend that we was like cool with or whatever and shit like that. It was more his friend, but you know I met him through him, and he was making him a game to go with his album, but it was like something.
It was a side scroller fighter for iPhone. So it was like a little, like, you know, it was like a little beat 'em up type game. Like you just punch and like go through levels, and you had his album playing, and it was kind of like a little game. It was like a little mini game, but just to like help market the album. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And when I saw like a little piece of that, so I didn't think he knew how to make like, you know, real games. So I ain't never like really, you know, big on the situation. I wasn't big on the situation. I never even spoke upon it too much or ever. Probably yet never. Until one day I asked him like, hey, I'm trying to make one of them little music videos, because I know he creative when it comes to music videos, you know. So I'm like, hey, I'm trying to make one of them little music videos, you know, with the character that's me and this and that and the third. So he's like, oh, we could do that, you know. So he got me a character made or whatever. And when he got it, we was getting ready to shoot a music video. So we met up in Las Vegas. We was at the Caesar Palace on the roof. And he's pulling his laptop out like, oh, your character is ready, you know. He pulled out his laptop, set it on the back of the car, and I'm looking, and he threw it in another game he was making. It was like a zombie sword game or something, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wait, what? You know how to make games like this?
Bro, that's so crazy, because we don't know people who know how to make games like this. Like, I'm still blown away because, like, I don't know the first thing about making games. And you just mentioned he make videos and stuff like that too. I've been like slowly teaching myself like just different things with Photoshop and Premiere Pro. So I do need to get your links to check out like your videos, just so I can get ideas and stuff like that, because I'm always looking at how to better my videos. So you make videos too? Okay.
Like, I did a video for Mimo. I did a few pretty big videos.
Got it, baby.
Dang. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he a dog with it. He yeah, and I don't know. After that, I was just like, look, I got whatever money.
He knew right off the way. He already knew the name of the game. He said, man, let's make a game in Chicago. We call that shit Tru Or Die CHIRAQ. He didn't hesitate. He knew off the rip.
He said he's been thinking on it, but just never spoke on it. So
yeah, you know,
that's crazy.
Yeah, he really, when it clicked in his head and really he realized what I could do, he knew what he wanted.
When he seen what you could do, he was like, yo, this is him.
We ain't dropped a song, did a video or nothing since, literally. That video, literally that we ain't dropped shit. We only been working on that.
Man, I'm glad y'all linked up, because we needed this. We needed this.
We here.
Yeah, man. And it's only gonna go, y'all only gonna go up from here. That's crazy.
It was the right people, man. Like me and him already, like beyond the music shit and that, like we have a good friendship, you know what I'm saying? And like we really good business partners. Like we both work. Like it's crazy because like he the hardest working person I know for what he does, because he's not the developer, but he plays such a big role in this. And I played my part so well too that just like I feel like even if someone else had this idea, it would have never worked out as well as it would have, because of just like who me and him is like behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, facts.
Facts.
Like it was just the right. He had the funds and just the drive and just the willing to put everything and risk it all to do it. And I had the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if y'all only knew you know how much we really risking it all to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like we putting our every dollar into this. You know what I'm saying? Like this is self-funded.
Yeah, facts.
So to piggyback off of that, how long have y'all been developing the game?
About 1.5 years.
Okay.
But Pete, listen, let me tell you how much of a hard worker this dude is. Ask him, this the next question y'all ask him. I'm gonna let y'all ask him. So I'm gonna tell y'all so y'all can ask him. Ask him how many times he made the game.
How many times you made the game?
How many times he made it?
I have about 15 different versions of this game.
Wow.
So he as far as we are today, that's how hard he worked, because he didn't made it better each time that, you know, it was like, you know what I'm saying? If we would have stuck with the first one, of course it wouldn't be as good as this one, but we would have been done.
Right.
He worked that hard. And it's other big developers taking years on years, and it's 30 of them and stuff like that to, you know.
Right.
Hold up. So how many developers y'all got?
Just me, man. It's just me.
Nigga. What?
Now we start.
Oh, that's crazy. Yo.
Oh, and the help. This is the help I do got. So when it comes to the project file, the project files on my PC and my PC only. When it comes to like people that play a part in this, I got designers, I got like 3D artists, I got a few developers that I'll outsource for, but it'll be very specific things. Like I might just get him to do the respawn, and then he'll send it back, and then boom, I'll add it in, and then that's how it's worked on. But when it comes to like the master file, it all goes through me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the head honcho of this shit.
That's head developer.
I'd say I do about 90% of the work.
That's what's up.
That's dope, y'all.
And then when it comes to like the business side of things, Tru does like 90% of the work.
Okay.
I run like the Discord community and shit like that. That's where I put like my marketing into, is the Discord community. And then when it comes to like the bigger picture and actually getting the game to where it has been today, it's Tru. Like I feel like he's the one who really blew the game up. But who made it possible? I'm like the brains. He's the
he made it. Yeah, he still made this possible. Like it was Tru Or Die. Your boy.
So you in the Discord community I know that's how Marz got in contact with you. What I was about to say. So did you make that Discord?
Yep, from scratch, man.
Okay.
When that shit, it was just me in there.
And then you was just adding people to it or something? Like I'm trying to figure out how the promotion.
Yeah. We was just
go ahead.
Say Cheese picked up our first trailer like 2 days after it dropped, so it was pretty quick to where people was already like hip. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Say Cheese. I'll say Cheese and TikTok.
TikTok.
Okay. Hey,
Say Cheese first, and then it blew up on TikTok, and that's like the second wave of when it blew up, and that's when we hit like, I think it was like something like crazy, like 20-something million views on TikTok in like a day.
Yo, that's wild.
That's insane.
That's wild. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Y'all potential is crazy.
Initial like crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna get.
Some people don't even sometimes look. It's hard to even realize how big it is from like the outside looking in, or like or being in the inside, and not being able to see it from the outside looking in.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll hop on like a game and I'll just be like, oh, y'all finna hop on Tru Or Die. And you get them people that be like, fuck that game. Or you get them people that be like, oh, I heard of that shit. Or you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that I'm even able to put that shit out in the world and people just know what it is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I remember when like he said, we was on the rooftop and I was just like, we was the only 2 people in the world who even knew about it at that moment. To something that now I could be like, I know millions of people could even, like if I said this, there's millions of people on this planet that would know what that is.
Yeah.
And it's only the beginning. So like right now, in the bigger picture, when people look back and this game's polished and gonna do what it's gonna do, people are gonna look at these moments and they're not even gonna appreciate this kind of stuff. And really, we're gonna look back at this interview and be like, this is actually one of the first Tru Or Die interviews. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hold on, y'all did other ones?
We did.
I did one.
Our first like interview with me and Tru in it.
Yeah, me and
okay.
Okay.
That's what's up.
It's like it don't matter how big the people doing the interview, like we ain't done them yet, so we gotta keep doing these and people actually hear the story behind it because there's more to it than
exactly.
Okay.
There's
that's good.
Real life side of this shit. Y'all only knew, man. I told this we just supposed to had a camera crew a long time ago.
Hey, y'all shoulda. You the filmmaker. You should.
Bro, we making.
Yeah, but he can't do both.
True.
He could at least recorded you. I mean,
if we would have been able to document this, man, it's crazy.
Nah, but it's not even. When we about to start now, man. We got true cars coming out. We got real life cars coming out that are Tru Or Die cars that are gonna be in the game and shit. Like we about to do like this whole thing where we about to mod these cars like some Pimp My Ride shit. Like it's you know what I'm saying? Do these.
It's so much. We gonna close.
Kind of scene try to do like it's crazy.
Yeah, the line, our clothing line, the Tru Or Die clothing, the merch is going in Urban Outfitters and some other stores.
Nice.
That's what's
like
up.
balls and shit.
That's what's up.
Fire.
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
So, are y'all gonna be in the game like as NPCs, like some boss type shit, like niggas that's hard to kill or something like that? Y'all gonna put yourselves in the game?
Yeah, true. Explain it a little bit what Tru Or Die is.
Now, Tru Or Die is we got it. First of all, it's my brotherhood. It's me and my homies. You feel me? It's we got we got a record label. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get into the acting industry, the whole nine right now. You know, and that's another thing we got a script for a movie in too. Well, we gonna base it around the storyline too. But so of course I'm the main character. We gonna definitely have me in. More than likely, we're gonna have. I'm not gonna be a NPC. I'm gonna probably be. I'm going to be more of a playable character.
Yeah, he did character the game.
Yeah, the main player, the main character and stuff like that. But
there's a whole working on right now that's got cutscenes and it got the face animations. It's like a whole story to this shit. Ain't nobody really seen none of that yet. There's so much I work on too that people don't see. You know, so there's always I put out 10% of what I'm really working on, and then I start to give it out. You know what I'm saying? Slowly. So y'all only see like I'll be giving y'all appetizers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that type shit.
Facts. Yeah, and then we also I can't speak too much on it, but we right now we dealing with a big gaming company planning on, you know, investing with us, you know, investing in us.
Okay.
Yeah, like right now it's like we like at the very last step of everything, you know, just to see if we gonna lock it in. It's just up to us at this point, you know, and what we gonna do and like what they talking about. So right now, if by this week, when this week go by, there might be a whole change in everything,
man.
You know,
in a good way.
You know what I'm saying?
For the better. For the better.
We making sure one thing is like
the control always us.
Okay.
Like just other games. Like we just making sure for the type of game that we making, we not ever gonna lose the touch of what it's supposed to be, and that's a hood game. So you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna stick to the core of that, no matter what gets involved. Investors, that's just our main thing. Y'all, you know what I'm saying. We keep our control of what we can do creatively.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
and the face. We gonna keep the face in the name. The hood game, the face in the name is there's nothing where we change.
Break that. There's nothing that could break that.
I hope so. That sounds good. That's dope that y'all got big you know, companies reaching out to y'all. That's crazy. Dang, that's wild, yo. Just
moving up.
Yeah, just our people as a culture doing something like this. It's wild. So I want to ask, is this game modeled after Chicago?
Nah. The game's not Chicago. It's not meant to be a realistic version of it. It's more inspired off like the theme of it. You know what I'm saying? So you might see a few spots, but it's not meant to right now at the stage that's in, only because I'm making the maps by myself. You know, I'm only working with what I got and what I can do on my own. You know what I'm saying? So I'm making my best theme Chicago city, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still making it to where I can make the map fun. So you might not see it perfectly, but you might see spots that you know for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna definitely see some spots that you could be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like I can see what this is for sure.
Okay. So are y'all both from Chicago?
Nah, I am.
Nah, Tru from Chicago. I'm not from Chicago.
Okay.
Family in Chicago, but I ain't from Chicago.
But yeah, we of course when everything get to how it's supposed to be, we plan on expanding the developers and grabbing a map that's either exactly of Chicago or close to.
Yeah, definitely. There's so much growth in the game because of just like what the game is and the multiplayer side of things that it can constantly just keep being updated. And there's so much growth to where it's like, you know what I'm saying? We got plans to do new cities and everything, you know, it's so much more than just Chicago on that point too, you know, but we master it and get it polished in the state of, you know, of what the game is. And then once everything's branched off, we're going to be doing new cities and all, you know?
Hey, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
It's just so much ahead. We even got other influencers from that's big from other cities asking us to make their city, but you know, their people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's
people politics in it.
Yeah, like the rappers and stuff like that. You know, a lot of them end up reaching out, and it's pretty crazy.
That is crazy. Dang, yo, man. I don't even know what to say. Y'all just keep going up. It's like y'all ain't hit the ceiling yet and don't know when.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
Good looking.
I knew it was gonna, you know what I'm saying, hit the top when we started on the roof.
Yeah.
We started on the roof.
Yeah, nah, cause if I can
go
back to that moment, I literally remember too, just like, bro, like you don't understand what this shit gonna do. Like he probably spoke to everything that he said it was gonna do, and all this happened. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It wasn't lucky either. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, bro. And I don't think I'll be able to do anything harder than this. Like there ain't nothing else I'm gonna be able to do in my life that I feel like can top this shit. Like
me too, me either. And the crazy thing about it, like if y'all gonna find out later on in life, like especially from documentaries all the way to like just other interviews, bro. I go through a lot. Like I listen. My life ain't just. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like go through.
You really live that Tru Or Die.
Yeah, it's like man. So it's this shit big to me. Like it's crazy to me every day.
I see that side. Like, bro, if y'all, especially like when I met Tru to where I see Tru now, bro, like people don't really see like the whole thing. So that's why we trying to like do like a movie, and we trying to do, because I feel like it's like there's more to this story than just like the game and a big video game. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yo,
yeah, multimedia right there.
So you saying, Tru, you said something about you wanted to do a movie, right? And you already doing music.
Yeah.
And y'all are incorporating both of that into this game?
Facts.
That's dope. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
my album dropping with the game.
That's
oh yeah,
that's wild. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. It's a win for everybody. As long as whoever get involved in this, whoever put their mind into this shit and you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to make sure that shit's appreciated, even if you're just a fan, like, for real. Like, that's just, like, what it is.
Yeah. Yo, that's crazy. You're already going to have just other local artists, you know, and I'm sure you know how hard it is for just local artists. They getting their music put on a game now. You're going to probably have millions with this game, and you hearing all these artists, local artists that you ain't heard before on this game, and you just get all of these artists, you know, more exposure.
Exactly.
You're really giving them the opportunity, and just some, you know, record label can just hear about them because they came from this game and it got to the right person. You know, somebody heard it on this game, and it just got to the right person, and like y'all are opening so many doors just for people just trying to come up. That's crazy.
We even do so much as I got my PRs, they work real hard, man. We do so much as like a bunch of showcases all around the country, all different cities, mainly the bigger ones, New York, Atlanta, Texas, Cali, all type of places where they do a lot of showcases, and people that win get their song in the game, man, and get to perform and open up for all like bigger artists. We always booking people, like we always in contact. We got like Polo G shows back to back. We always, you know, stuff with the baby, Rolling Loud, all type of stuff. Like it's just so much. It's just so much that we have action with. So we always, even with the artists, we got them, you know, involved in other stuff too that brings them back to the game and stuff like that too. We always doing giveaways, giving away laptops, free keys to play all type of stuff. So so we just
it's getting crazy.
It's gonna get crazy, man. So what's the difference? Because I know y'all had the drill mode, y'all got the OPP mode, and then y'all got the story mode. So I guess what's the difference between those, so people know?
The Unreal. So the game was developed in Unreal Engine 4. Primarily, most of the time while I've been in development, that's what I was using. With Unreal Engine 5 coming out a month ago, they had no set date of it releasing, but it's been supposed to come out for a long time. So it kind of made like a weird stage in like development, because the engine does bring in a lot of new capabilities and stuff like that. So I made the decision which I wanted to delay the game and just pretty much redo the development in Unreal Engine 5. And pretty much, so what essentially it's going to be, I think you guys played it, right?
I have. I haven't played it.
So,
you know, it's definitely a whole remastered version. Like it's a new map. You know, the animations are way better and the shooting, everything's better. You know what I'm saying? So at the stage that it's in right now, it's still in development. So pretty much this is getting turned into drill mode. So all the features that you've seen in drill mode are just getting ported over to this right now. That's what's going on.
But
Okay.
So everything you were doing in drill mode, pretty much as updates come in, you'll start getting all them features in the gameplay now on the new map. And then that map that y'all playing on now is just gonna keep getting bigger. So that's pretty much turning into with that. And then on the back end, while all this is getting created, we got like we creating the story to this too, and like getting voice actors, and we doing the cutscenes, and we creating the story mode of the game. And that's something that's gonna just like be like, you know, it's something that's I'm gonna have testers play, and then that's just gonna drop. So the primary, like when that drops, is gonna be like a complete version. That's like the complete version of the game that comes out like when everything's done, that people won't really get to actually get like a sneak peek of until they just get the whole thing at once.
Right.
Okay.
Story mode is, and then what people have access to is like the new development of the Unreal Engine 5 version of drill mode. So that's pretty much just getting created into drill mode. I'm about to add like the currency, the cars, the everything, but just better. You know what I'm saying? Just better than what it was before.
Okay. Yeah, it looks good. It looks like good. It feels good.
UE4 game, pretty much.
Damn. How did you learn how to start making games? Like, I don't know the first thing about games. I've heard of Unreal Engine 4 or 5. I know people make games on those, but like, how do you get access to like Unreal Engine?
All right. So, I mean, I was a producer first. I was making beats. I made beats like 5 years, and then I picked up doing videos. I mastered doing videos, and from there I was doing green screen videos, and I was making my backgrounds like 3D. And so I got into the 3D world, but I was only doing it for music videos. So I was getting like this pretty much, I was just doing people's green screen videos, but I was doing like 3D backgrounds, 3D environments for the music videos. And that's how I got into doing like the 3D shit. And then from there, like I kind of already had my foot in the door in the 3D worlds. And kind of this video games just came easy because I already kind of knew a lot of stuff about 3D before getting into video games. You know what I'm saying? I already had that like 3D like experience from music videos for years. So then when I got into video games, like a lot of things just clicked for me fast, like because I already kind of had some prior knowledge going into it. So I guess that was kind of like, and I just found a passion in it pretty fast and just enjoyed making different stuff. And I don't know, I just guess I just found a passion in doing it. And this game just happened to be the one that just was the one that ended up like taking most of my time.
Yeah.
Seems like you just segued into it.
And I'm releasing, but this ain't my first game. I've done made hundreds of little horror games, side scrollers, fighters, like like zombie games. Like I done made a bunch of things, but just for practice, like little like short games, but nothing ever to the point where I started marketing.
Yeah,
just more learning how to develop things. And then this is the game where I was like, all right, like this is the project where I'm gonna really sit down and like work on this thing. It's gonna be marketed. We're gonna build a Discord. We're gonna actually like, you know, this is the project that it ended up being.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad too.
You make fighters. I was about to say we run them phase now.
Yeah. I need to check out some. I'm gonna ask later what all y'all socials are, so I can look at y'all's work.
I already got that eye for like music videos and like just that grungy look, you know what I'm saying? Because like I want to make like movies as well. And I'm trying to do like, I'm into like horror shit, like horror movies. So I got this like eye, I feel like, for like grungy shit. It's kind of like, you know, so I feel like there's not a lot of developers that come from like a hip hop background and like, you know what I'm saying? Like how many developers you know that probably can say they done shot for like Sada Baby and you know what I'm saying? It's not too, like those worlds don't really combine too often.
Right.
Like the game developer / like motherfucking in the music industry, you know, really those worlds don't combine too often. So it's a rare. So that's why I felt like I was the right person for it.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, because I think the only time I heard like a hip hop and video game besides like Def Jam,
like
Fight for New York.
Exactly, bro. Like that's the only time ever really. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first time where it's like someone I feel like I'm the right person who get like that's kind of what I'm trying to bring back is like that old like 50 Cent era for real, like with you know.
When he did the Bulletproof.
Oh, Bulletproof,
Blood, that and Blood in the Sand.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be like have my studio be known for that. You know what I'm saying? Just known for making them games.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
But just staying true to that and staying true to the core of what it's supposed to be. Not trying to take it too far and shit.
Yeah. Keep it simple. I mean, because what you're doing now, that shit is gonna blow up.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect recipe.
There's a lot more growth in this than like, other things like 5M and stuff. And I love 5M. I used to play it all the time. I'm not hating on it or nothing, but just with just mods and it's just giving back to GTA at the end of the day. It's kind of just like that, like it's kind of like that. It's like how people say like people buy designer, but then like want their homies clothes for their homies brand for free and shit.
Right. Yeah. So is there y'all got character customization in this game?
Currently just like a selection, and then bring the system back from drill modes where people can like individually buy each piece of clothing.
Okay.
But eventually I do want to come up with like a more that's the more funding we get and stuff like that, and with the like how we were talking about just how there's potential growth in the company with investors and stuff like that. It's anything that can happen. Things are those systems we can definitely probably get in the game.
Yeah. Okay. What's up? So you said there's no customer characterization, so I would assume there's not like no attributes or anything like that you can dish out to like different skills.
In the UE4 and that's something that's going to be added back into the new version of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
Can you swim?
Currently no.
Because do you plan on having it? So because I played the update and I ran on the water and I'm like, oh shit, niggas ain't dying, I guess.
Oh, he got them Naruto chakra feet.
Yeah. But yeah, there's definitely bugs in the game and stuff like that. You can only expect it while it's in development.
Yeah.
Especially with it being an independent game. I don't try to, I don't try to make it seem like more than what it is until it gets until it actually is. It's a game. This is like a game that I'm making myself at the end of the day. This is just like one man's creation kind of thing. So people gotta like, if you don't like it, you still gotta appreciate the fact that like, this is just one person like using their own funds. This is like two people really using their own funds and one developer kind of just creating what they can create.
Yeah.
Right.
We trying to give back to the people who do fuck with it the most as we can.
Yeah, man. Y'all hear that? One man making one game.
Yeah, I did not know that. Yeah, that's wild. I thought y'all had like
this is like a passion project before it is. Like we wasn't paid to do this. We don't owe this to the world, man. But we giving it to the world, and we working hard like we do owe it to the world.
Right.
Yeah, y'all gonna have some sequels, so y'all better start writing them scripts for the new games now, because they definitely coming. Coming.
Yeah, it's only up, man. It's only up. Everything, it's only getting better. That's the only thing, So it's cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it's coming at so much of a fast pace. It's literally like, especially if we take this first little deal and investment, it's over after that. Like
yeah. So when did y'all realize like wake up and like, yo, this is like really taking off like fast?
TikTok.
Yeah, 20 million views.
Y'all probably like, I ain't never had nothing like that happen to me. I can't even imagine how I would react. Like that's wild. You said like what, 20 million or how many?
Yeah,
it was crazy.
That's wild.
When it first blew up, the way the phone notifications was crazy. Like you really had to turn your phone off. Like it was like you refresh the page and like that, just hundreds of likes every second, all day long.
Dang.
Like school, where you had this like constant notifications, like over 1 a second. It was pretty nuts.
Dang. Okay. I can't even imagine. That would be dope though. That's wild. That's crazy.
So y'all plan on having dedicated servers, I'm sure.
Yeah, dedicated servers is something that's actually very, very high on the list right now. It's just something that we don't want to, with it being something that it costs money to get the whole thing set up. We want to make sure that we're doing it right, and we're not just, we hosting with the right people, and it's taking a little time to make sure get everything in motion to get it all set up. But once it is, it's important that we have to make sure we're not over our heads with like how much this is costing and the funding and stuff like that. it gotta all make sense, you know, because that's something that where if you don't do it right, you can be losing a lot of money once you start getting them servers up if you're not doing it right. So, you know, on a business standpoint, there's been a lot of like, you know, trial and error going into that route. But once I see it's green, you know, it's up. But that's one of the very high priorities right now is just to get a server running. But I just want to make sure it makes sense.
So people shouldn't take it too serious as if like save progress. Just play it to have fun until those dedicated servers come out.
You know, the whole thing is, you know, like right now the whole thing is crowdfunding. You know, we're actually crowdfunding the money, and that's money's being used back into development, and that's what we're making the game better for. And in return, we're just letting people play it what it's at. So it's like, you know, you might find bugs, you might see things that's like, you know, but I'm kind of letting people see like, okay, this is where I'm at, and that's why I released the roadmap, you know. So the people that are like actually have access to the game, it is very important that like you do read the announcements. And if I drop a roadmap, like look at the roadmap and try to understand it and see like, okay, this is where this is headed, you know.
Yes. Any game being developed, humans.
A lot of people, you know, I drop something, they expect like, you know, like this is the game, this is what it is when it's done. Like, nah, like there's hundreds and hundreds of updates that I'm putting out, you know?
Yeah.
Whenever Dev says read the roadmap, read the roadmap.
Yes.
That's the first thing you do.
And report the bugs.
Exactly. Report the
That's
bugs.
big when it's big
more like,
the game.
You know, you're supposed to, you know, it's supposed to be people to, you know, enjoy, you know, the fact that they're actually able to get access this early, you know, it just depends, you know, but I feel like a lot of people, you know, it just depends. It's, you know, I try to find the right people to get involved with that kind of stuff, but it doesn't always happen.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's the type of stuff we would do, like run around the game, figuring, oh, okay, this is broken.
Exactly. If you send it to me, then, you know, instead of being like, oh, there's this and this and complaining about it, you just, you know, that's what I'm here for. That's why I'm in the Discord, and you can contact me directly, you know, just so we can get that stuff fixed.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's dope.
Yeah, because, you know, a lot of people like game development, this isn't easy stuff, you know, like this isn't like snap my fingers and now, you know, you got cars in the game, you know, it's a whole thing.
Right. And honestly, that's why I did, when I went into Discord and you dropped the update, I did the hot take on, okay, from what I'm seeing, you know, this, and this. So, you know, okay, that's what's going on, and not, well, this don't work, this game sucks. Like, nah, this is in development. You got to understand. Like, come with that mindset and not, you need it done ASAP. Just know it's being worked on.
Exactly. You know, if y'all only knew, man, like y'all only knew I work. Yeah. If y'all knew how hard I be working at this, I be putting
I've seen it, bro. I mean, you said you were sick. I'm like, bro, sick and still trying to make the game for y'all.
Yeah.
Sorry.
People probably still ain't appreciate that. You know, you can't please everybody.
Some people don't even pay attention to certain, you know what I'm saying, certain stuff that's going on. They just waiting on what they're waiting on, and that, you know, impatiently, of course. But you know, it be like that sometimes. Some people they only see when we post what's going on with the game or what we about to do next or any type of gameplay or anything like that. But some people, you know, it's just you can never just, like, we can literally write a big paragraph with certain people, like, of what to do, how to do, and then we'll go in the comments and ACCES. I would say updates out now, and they'll be like, oh, I have PC, how could I play? And like, bro, update, go to this. I just said everything in the description.
A big old long talking about why we delaying the game, and people in the comments like, is it
why is the game delayed?
No, they're saying, is it out yet? Is it out today? Is it still dropping? Like, what?
Right.
So some people we expect what's going on and stuff like that. We aware that some people just don't pay attention or not is in tune or just there's no kid.
It's gonna attract some negative people, and you can't avoid it. So I just try to ignore it.
Yeah, all entertainment attract negatives. You know, they gonna come.
That's all right. Keep it coming. That all publicity is good publicity for this.
Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly. They still putting their energy into it, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
It just lets us know. All that tells us is our marketing's working, good or bad.
Yes.
Out about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every time someone do come in like, oh, when's this game gonna be on console? That just lets us know that's another person that just discovered the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the question. That lets us know. That's like an analytic check for us. Like someone says, when's this game on PlayStation? That's a brand new person. That's someone who just discovered the game today. So that lets us know that like every day there's new people discovering the game because we hear that shit.
Impact.
Every time we post,
Impact.
is it out yet? Is it out yet? Or what game is this? Or just stuff like that. And literally everything will be right there. Like it'll be coming soon, or you know what I'm saying, you can go play it now on this, or it'll basically identify most of everything they need to know. And they were like, oh, is it out yet? Is it out on PlayStation or Xbox yet? Or is that third and stuff like that? Or when it comes to that, and that's how you know, like, okay, this is a new person for sure.
Yeah.
So if a person wanted to get the early access, how would they go about it?
All you gotta do is join the Discord and read the announcements, and it'll have all the answers. I got the community managers in the server. You just hit them up, and they gonna get you right.
Okay.
Right, perfect. So we'll put the link of the Discord in the description of this video.
And if you can't find the announcements, because some people don't know how to work Discord, and I'm one of them, just ask. Just as soon as you ask, they're gonna come. Just ask.
He said they're gonna
come.
It should be like a whole tab, right? That I would assume say announcements.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, you'll be surprised. We deal with a bunch of little kids. Because I'm gonna keep it real. I still have to be like, hey, bro, how I get to the, I know it's two things I know how to do. Right shade, and go check up the
updates. Yeah, man, it get crazy because I did a little housekeeping just because I see people coming in, they either complaining or they don't know whatever, and I'm like, all right, just go here, read here. Like I literally had to type up a paragraph so niggas come in. Look, don't say nothing else before you ask any questions. Go here and read.
No, right.
I think it's fundamental, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of people asking the Corey, but just if they stopped and instead of talking, they would read. They would get the answers without having to say nothing.
We love y'all, no hate, but just read.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Exactly. Oh, it's no hate, it's facts.
So y'all gonna have like vehicles, NPCs, stuff like that walking around?
Yeah, we working on the NPC system and we working on the vehicle system. I'm actually doing a whole new vehicle system because the one in UE4 is just not, what makes everything, with it being multiplayer, when you create these type of systems, you got to be very careful about how it's optimized and how it performs on the server and stuff. And that's where I think I went wrong with the cars the first time. And so I'm pretty much re-optimizing it, making it just redoing it from scratch and making it a lot better, because everything you add to the server, with it being multiplayer is more, it's pinging the server more, and it takes up more bandwidth, which eventually like frame loss. So the more systems you add, you got to be careful about how it's added, and so I just want to make sure once I get those system ends that everything's optimized correctly. So it takes time, but yeah, that's all on the way. I'm working on the vehicles and the NPCs right now.
That's dope. So I guess with cars, is there like anything you got to be careful with as far as like, I don't know, like copyright, or is it copyright? Like let's say you wanted a Ford Mustang. Could Ford come after you?
The cars are all just based on real cars. They're not real cars.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
as long as you don't use the actual name of it, you good.
Even the shape is copywritten. So if you like, you see like it looks like a range in the first version that y'all seen. If you really look, if you actually like compare the actual model to the real car, it has like some pretty big differences.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing.
In the go ahead.
Let's see the little the fake Hellcat soon. It's called the Wildcat in the game, and you'll see exactly. You could tell it's not. You could tell it's not a Hellcat for sure. Like 100%. It looks hella different, but you're gonna be able to see it too at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the trailer, y'all said that there's no rules and you won't get banned for anything. What exactly does that mean?
Except, and then it also said in text on the screen, that is except for hacking and exploiting.
Hacking, right?
Okay.
Don't hack the game.
So you can just do anything else, basically.
Yeah.
Is what it meant. Okay. Because it was talking about no rules and stuff like that. So y'all gonna have like a cop system, like a good guy, bad guy system?
Yeah, we are working on it as well. So we brought, from the first version, we're bringing it into where, you know, we have the jail cells that you could lock, but we're gonna expand on it more and add like handcuffing and tasing, and we're working on a kidnapping as well.
Oh.
So
you're working on kidnapping. That is crazy.
Yeah, it's like
hold niggas for ransom. So
you want your game number?
I'm assuming there's a currency in the game.
That's all that's getting worked on too. Yeah, there's so many things in development right now for the new version. Yeah, but so you'll be able to tie players, and you'll be able to drag them, and you'll be able to blindfold them. And when they're blindfolded, their screen will just go completely black until you unblindfold them.
That's dope. Dang.
Yeah, so you'll like drag people like pretty much like tie them up and then drag them. But the way it'll work is like they'll have to accept it. So like, say if you have a gun to them, you can like try to tie them, and if they decline it, they won't get tied. But if they accept it, but if they don't tie, obviously you can shoot them or something if they don't, accept it. But yeah, it's gonna be a pretty cool system. So that's something. There's new things that we're working on that's like not from drill mode, like stuff like that is something that's getting worked on now. Is these little, and like the home buying systems getting reworked. Instead of just like buying the door and the lock, you actually just like purchase properties and like kind of like more like real life.
Right.
Okay.
So I got a question on that kidnapping part. You said if they accept, you get kidnapped. If you shoot them, can you shoot them like in the leg and then forcefully kidnap them?
Nah, they have to accept it. That's the only way.
Okay.
They have to accept it. Because I wanted to make it that way because then, people would just like try to
just get blindfolded all around.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I was like, I want to make it to where it's like, people have to accept it. Like, if it's part of the role play, and especially because when I drop the dedicated servers, we're going to have whitelisted servers that actually are going to have rules. And, that's all getting implemented. Once like the polished version of this game is like the ultimate, once this is done, what it's going to be is, it's going to be running on a dedicated server, and we're going to have private servers where we run rules. And, it's going to be kind of like a survival version. It is like 5M, as it's kind of like 5M and with Rust mixed in with like like survival, so it's kind of like that own game.
Okay. That's what's up. Okay. So you say you're gonna have the cop and the robbers basically. Jail. How would jail work?
So you see it a little bit more on how like the jail side of thing works with like blocking up the players and how that works. So that'll be kind of the same, except it's just gonna have more features to it. Like I said, with like the being able to like handcuff people, being able to like drag other players and like bring them with you and shit like that. That side of thing.
Okay, so if you in jail, I'm assuming it's a specific amount of time, but like say if I kidnap somebody or if I shoot a bystander, is that different times for the sentencing?
That would ultimately come down to like whoever's role playing as the cop, and then like when it's like a menu that comes up on their screen, and then that gives them like an optional. It has a max time, so you can't do more than like a set amount of time. So they can't like spam it and just put like some crazy number, like something that's realistic. I think I have it set to like an hour or two.
Okay. Man, you really thought of everything as far as like where it's going and what direction you want to go. So what about like civilian jobs? Like if you don't want to sell drugs or be a criminal or whatever. Like
those are systems that I never even got around to in the UE4 version. That is part of the it is part of the stuff that I want to add in. But I can only work on so many things at once. So that's just one of the things that'll probably come later game once things start to get more polished. And we got like everything working and be like, okay, like now that we fucking got this game to where we want it, like what's like some extra shit we can start adding in the jobs. We can start adding in just random activities. Like down the line, one of the things that I plan down the line is like basketball physics, so where people can like play hoops and shit like that. But those are things that'll come like once the game's already been polished, and then we start dropping these like extra updates with like these new systems. That's kind of like when things like that will come into play.
Okay. For sure.
Yeah, it's all gonna take time. So as long as motherfuckers stick around, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, progress.
Yeah, it's just, you know what I'm saying. It's just starting from the ground up. So like, you know, it's a little different. It's a whole different thing than just like a regular company or just like a big company making a game. It's a whole different thing, man. This is just like a solo developer's game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I'm I'm proud of y'all. I don't know how else to say it. I'm proud. Like this shit's gonna blow up. It's definitely gonna be fire. Spencer, you have any more questions?
Not really. I don't think so. I just want maybe if you can get I guess y'all could just say right now, just y'all's different socials. I know you say you make music and stuff like that. I know Tru make music and all that. Just all the different socials and stuff like that, so I could put it in the description of the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, go ahead.
Of course, my Instagram is TruHunnit, TruHunnit. Same thing for Twitter, TruHunnit_. Same thing for TikTok. It's TruHunnit TruHunnit 130, and then Facebook is True. I got TruHunnit and Tru, TRU.
All right.
Shay, what you got? Because I know you making videos and stuff like that, and I do actually want to check a lot of that stuff out.
Instagram, the Shade Films.
Okay. So you just got IG?
Yeah, I'll just be on IG.
Okay, perfect. So I appreciate y'all coming on, talking with us. How can I get y'all this video? Do y'all want a copy of this video? Because I'm just gonna edit it and put it on my YouTube. I don't know if y'all wanted the video like before it was edited or what.
Yeah, you can shoot it. I have to shoot you the email or something.
Okay. Yeah, get all that info, Marz, from the Discord. I appreciate it. Yep. So that's all we got for today. Hope y'all enjoyed
One final question. Final question. And this is probably the question everybody wants to ask. I know you're still working on it, and there's no rush. What is your projected release date? Not even release date, but release time frame.
With this already having delayed the game twice, this time, and now that people have the access to where they can get their hands on the game, it's just gonna be something that just when it's ready kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when it's ready, then I'm gonna come up with a date. Cause I noticed, I can sit here and imagine in my head, like, okay, it's gonna take me this long to do this and do that, but then y'all gotta think like I'm a real human and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? What if some shit happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time going to these kind of things. So it's kind of even hard to say my first time, even knowing like, how should I properly date my game? That's something that I've never even had. It's like, this is all my first time doing all this too at the same time. So it's like, it's a learning experience for myself in a way. So this third time is kind of more just like, I'm just going to keep dropping updates. And if the people want to play it as it's created. And once everyone's like, yo, drop the game, bro, this is it, bro. I'm going to drop it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Y'all gonna know.
If I had sound effects, I hit applause right now.
Everyone already kind of gonna know. Everyone kind of gonna know because everyone gonna be playing it. Y'all gonna be playing it. Y'all gonna know when I know that the game's ready.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because I'm giving y'all what I got. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all everything. Every time I add something to the game, I'm just gonna put it on Steam.
Yeah.
And then now y'all, so it's like y'all gonna see as it comes together. Like you can kind of know when I know. Yeah, because it's kind of it's hard. It's a tough thing. It's easier said than done to take a date and like trying to meet them dates and shit. It is hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not the easiest task in the world.
So with Steam updates, are you able to show like the patch notes, or does that?
Yeah, I'm actually automatic. I'm gonna start pushing the patch notes with this next release today.
Bad.
Yeah, so
people honestly that helps, so people know what's being updated.
Yeah. So the people who do read, that's gonna help.
Right.
Where the patch notes going?
Patch notes is just going. It just means like whenever the game's updated, it's just like a tab that just shows what's updated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. I got you. I'll start adding them in.
Respect, man. Respect.
Yeah. There's Draco's.
Everybody who watching it, respect this man. Respect these two gentlemen here.
Facts.
Yeah, appreciate y'all having us on, man.
Man,
Yeah, no problem. Hey, we glad y'all got on with us.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't wait to put this out. People need to know about this.
Yeah,
hopefully this gets some views on TikTok if somebody get a hold of it.
Facts.
Stuff, man. Put it on YouTube and all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on all that. But
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all.
I appreciate y'all too, man.
All right.
Sir.
All right.